think it is time to pull back the curtain for some holiday cheer. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Living Room Live. It's Wednesday night, or could be afternoon where you are.
We've been photobombed, it appears, by...
Yes, we've got our lovely nutcracker with us tonight. We're Sue and Dwight, for those of you joining us for the first time. And tonight, all of our songs that we're going to be playing for you and our poetry is all related to the holiday season. So we've got lots of songs on tap. So we're going to start with one to get you up off your feet. I think I noticed that Peggy's tuning in tonight. I know she likes to dance. So let's get those feet moving early on tonight.
Habla español. Habla español.
Felice Navidad. Felice Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Planned, but I like it.
We made that one up. Did you notice? We were signaling each other very
almost
subtly.
Like we could read each other's minds on that one.
Hey, welcome out, folks. It's December 18th. Just believe it or not, our last show of the year. So it's going to be, like she said, lots of songs, and so stick around.
And then I have to start remembering to put 2025. That's going to be hard to remember. I always find that a struggle in the early part of the year. Hey, I'm going to check to see who's in the house tonight. I'm going to start over here on Facebook, and I see that first in is Lauren saying hello from Toronto. And next up we have Martin and Kirsten saying hello from Bowen Island, BC. And Linda and John saying hi from Illinois.
Yeah.
And our Toronto Gail is with us tonight. And as I mentioned earlier, I see Peggy's tuning in from Iowa tonight. And Sherry is saying hello from Temecula, California. She's driving home. How nice.
Sure, you'll have to tell us whereabouts Temecula is.
Yeah,
that's a new
I'm
one.
going to have to Google that one because I've never heard of that one before.
We know where Disneyland is.
And I see that we have our other Peggy from Iowa tuning in as well tonight. This Peggy is from Des Moines, and Jan is saying hello from Tennessee, and our Toronto Sandra is saying hello and happy holidays to all. Charles is saying hello from Bonnie, Scotland, and Deborah, happy holidays from South Jersey, and Earl saying hello from Kansas, and Martin says, Detective Inspector Bonnie, Scotland, reporting for duty.
Well,
we've
let on. We're big midsummer mysteries, murders, people, and now we are into the second Barnaby and about the third different sergeant guy.
Yeah,
and there's
but
a
they're
new
all
one.
good so far. So
good.
Yeah, I
Gonna
think
miss
it's
Nelson,
good.
though.
Yeah, and we have Jan saying hi from Walnut Creek in California, where it's been cold.
Oh,
and Susie Bruce and the Telecaster, and special guest Bruce's sister Randy are tuning in from New Jersey tonight.
Hello to everybody there.
And we've got Nancy saying hello and happy holidays from Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, Nancy.
And Ron commenting on my Spanish kazoo. Thank you. We've got Ellen tuning in from Idaho, and Carol from southwestern Manitoba.
Carol,
and
good to see you.
Shannon and Tom and little Abby are tuning in from Brantford tonight.
Good to see you,
We haven't
folks.
seen you for a while, Abby. It's nice to have you with us tonight. And we've got our Gwen from the Dryden area
Dryden.
tuning in tonight.
Hello, Gwen.
And so I'm going to zip over to YouTube. Oh, and Peter from Lively, Ontario is with us tonight as well. We have Kim and Peter saying season's greetings from rainy or snowy or rainy. No, wait, snowy. I guess it's changing off and on there in Belleville, Ontario tonight. And Bon Natale from Mickey and Mark in beautiful Minnesota.
Hey,
and
folks, how are you?
Cousin Pierre is tuning in tonight. Joyeux Noël. Oh, this is wonderful. So thank you all for being here. We also know that Renata and Dennis are tuning in tonight. Marianne and Kathy and Margaret and Helen are tuning in out in Saskatchewan tonight. And Rick is tuning in, usually on the replay. And Roger's
from-
with us tonight as well. So welcome, everyone. And I'll keep checking
Mary
in.
as well.
Oh, and Mary,
Always
too, on the
later, yeah.
replay. Yes. All right. Well, this is a song that Dolly Parton recorded. Christmas time's a comin', and I've always loved this song, and I thought it would be a fun one to do tonight. And where is my... Oh, I brought them out. My bells. Oh, here, they're right behind me. Okay. Here we go. Christmas time's coming. Christmas time's coming. Christmas time's a coming, and I know I'm going home. Snowflakes are falling, my old heart's a calling. Tall pines are humming, Christmas time's a coming. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing? Joy, don't you hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. White candles burning, my old heart's a yearning for the folks at home when Christmas time's a coming. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing? Joy, don't you hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming. Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Holly's in the window, home's where the wind blows. Cane phones are running, Christmas time's a coming. Can't you hear them bells ringing, ringing? Joy, don't you hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Sure if this is the only one I play the bells on in the show. I can't remember now because we were trying out all different bunches of songs, and we settled on a number of ones that we thought would be the best for tonight. And we just to let you know in advance, we are going to run a little longer tonight because we have more songs than usual. So pour yourself an extra beverage. Oh, I see that Charles has the bar open here on Facebook. He's got lots of drinks lined up there.
Well, and we went to the store today.
Is that Jen has the bar? Maybe it's Jen has the bar up tonight. She must be filling in for Charles. I've missed something along the way there.
So we went to the store today, and guess what we didn't buy? Eggnog, or else we would be eggnogging with you. So we'll have to go and do that tomorrow, won't we? Hey,
Hey,
so
can I just, before we go on,
yeah.
I see that that Diana is tuning in from Montreal tonight.
Suburb, yeah.
And okay, that's all I can see so far. So keep comments so we know that you're here, and we'll keep checking throughout the show.
So one of the classic albums in the Peters household when we were growing up, it was Burl Ives' record, and it was from the early 60s, and it had that classic kind of Burl Ives, almost a Nashville sound to it. And one of my favorite songs on it was Holly Jolly Christmas. So I lobbied to have this song. We got a request, an anonymous request for this song.
Yeah, and I recognized the writing on that request.
And as it turned out, hey, Michael Buble did this song. So as it turns out, we're not only playing a song that I wanted to hear, but we're showing that we're pretty hip and pretty
cool.
current.
Yeah.
Of course, he did it 15 years ago, but that's pretty good for us.
It's not bad for us.
Here we go. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Once for me, have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Everybody, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Buble-ish.
Song. And what's funny? Michael Buble, great guy. His version is almost identical, and usually
to Burl Ives,
the original Burl Ives version. So usually they try and, the producers or whoever will try and leave their mark, but they just kind of left that one alone.
That's kind of good because
sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, I was listening to both versions because I had that Burl Ives record as well. Did it have on it the little boy that said, no, that was Nat King Cole, one of my Nat King Cole ones. But I did have the Burl Ives one and remembered that version. But when Dwight mentioned Michael Buble, I went and listened to his version, and it's of course wonderful.
We were in the stores last weekend, and I heard, I'm sure it's another version, and I'm thinking it's a 50s R&B version. I don't think it's the Michael Buble version. No. It's a different voice, but it is definitely a different one, but I can't find it online. Isn't that silly? Or isn't that strange? So I'll have to Google some more after the show. Or maybe tomorrow when I have some eggnog. Yes, I'll get some eggnog.
This next one came to us a few years ago from one of our viewers who said it was her favorite song. And although I'd heard the song before, we had never sung it, and it actually became one of our favorites, I think, for the holiday season. And it's called "In the Bleak Midwinter." Oh, hello.
Yes, no, I'm sure. We made some notes here, and
He's gone into some kind of trance.
I hadn't looked at them before the show, so it's not exactly the best time to do it. But yes, here we go.
Let's rewind that.
You think that I not only didn't read my notes, I didn't think I'd practice it. My goodness, here, let's do that.
Practice
properly.
it.
I know
Yeah,
lots, yeah,
I know.
and it was good. You should have
Yeah,
been at
well.
the practice. Here we go. In the bleak midwinter, icy winds may blow. Earth stood hard as iron, watch her like a stone. Snow and snow had fallen, snow on snow on snow. In the bleak wet winter, a long, long time ago. Angels and archangels may have traveled there, cherubim and seraphim throng the air. Only his mother in her maiden bliss worship the beloved with a mother's kiss. Heaven cannot hold him, nor can earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall fall away when he comes to reign. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I will give a lamb. If I were a wise man, I'd duly play my part. What then can I give him? I will give my heart. In the bleak midwinter, a long, long time ago.
Well, I think that must be a song that lots of people like, because in the Facebook chat I could see all sorts of little hearts going up the screen. So Thank you for that. Hey,
By the way, there's a beautiful version online. Bert Jansch, English guitar player, Ralph McTell. They're sitting around it, hanging out, and you hear this guy play the guitar. It's wonderful. You see how fantastic these musicians are, and what a great bit. And by the way, drop D tuning, folks. Secret to that song.
Oh, hey, I see that some more folks have joined us. So we've got Kim tuning in from Washington, and Heidi from Texas, and Linda from Wyoming, Ontario, and
Linda, how are you? I bet you
and
have one,
Nancy
Mike.
is tuning in from Wisconsin. Possibly Jane is with us tonight as well from Wisconsin.
Nancy, you got a double shout out tonight.
Oh, did I already say?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
I was going through so quickly before. We've got Douglas tuning in from the Danforth here in Toronto.
Our Doug?
Our Doug,
Doug,
yes.
good to see you, man.
And just quick look over on YouTube. Oh, our Toronto Gwen is tuning in tonight as well on YouTube. So, and Tammy Marie is with us tonight. And this is great. We've got so many friends with us tonight. It's wonderful. Now, this next song is one that it could be played any time of year, but there is a seasonal Christmas mention in it. But some of you have heard us sing it other times of the year because we love it so much. And first time we saw this one performed was at Susie Vinnick
played
at
it at a
Hughes
fundraiser
Room.
for a friend of ours.
And it was just wonderful, and so we've been singing it ever since. It's called Angels Watching Over Me. So those of you who like to sing along and dance, start joining in. Don't be shy.
All night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. Sun is setting in the west, angels watching over me, my Lord. Sleep, my child, I take your rest, angels watching over me. All night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. Now I lay me down to sleep, angels watching over me, my Lord. I pray the Lord my soul to keep, angels watching over me. All night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. High, angels watching over me, my Lord. You are safe and love is nigh, angels watching over me. Well, we all heard what the wise men say, angels watching over me, my Lord. Christ was born on a Christmas day, angels watching over me. All night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. All night, all day, the angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me. Angels watching over me, angels watching over me. Yeah.
Hey, while you're, oh no, you know what? I think I'll do that after. I've just got something I want to show them, so I'm going to do that when you change over to your accordion, actually. This next song actually comes to us by request tonight. We learned that it's Martin's birthday coming up this week, and he requested a song from the Muppet Christmas Carol movie. And so we listened to all the songs from the Muppet Christmas Carol, and we thought, which one would Martin like the best? We hope we've picked the right one. It's certainly one that warms my heart.
One we like.
One we like.
Yeah.
I love the little video that accompanies it. You know, as you know, if you've tuned in when we've sung another Kermit song, this is one that he sings in the role of Bob Cratchit. And it's called One More Sleep Till Christmas.
Hey, that'd be pretty good. Eh? Kermit plays Cratchit. That'd be a whole show. A Broadway review.
He's so adorable. There's one part, he's just walking, as he's singing this, he's walking through the little town and he's waving at people, and he's absolutely adorable. I have to admit, it did trigger the odd little tear when I first saw it. He's so
And
cute.
as I mentioned last week, we will not be attempting to do
No
our
impressions.
Kermit voices.
No.
So just, you're safe on that. There's some other songs, maybe we'll try something. Who knows?
First time you guys are hearing
There
it
you go.
from us. There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air. The world is at her best, you know, when people love and care. The promise of excitement is one the night will keep. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. The world has got a smile today, the world has got a glow. There's no such thing as strangers when a stranger says hello. And everyone is family, we're having so much fun. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. 'Tis the season to be jolly and joyous. With a burst of pleasure, we feel it all right. It's a season when the saints can employ us to spread the news about peace and to keep love alive. There's something in the wind today that's good for everyone. Yes, faith is in our hearts today. We're shining like the sun. And everyone can feel it. The feeling's running deep. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas Day. There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air. There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air. There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air. So we decided to do a fade out on that song because we know that Martin loves a good fade out, a good 70s fade out. So happy birthday, Martin. We hope we picked a good one for you.
We'll call that a Kermit fade out.
Kermit fade out.
Yeah, a lovely little song. It's funny when I
Paul
never.
Williams wrote it,
Yeah,
so of course it's lovely.
But you know, it's funny when you have never heard something before, and at first I'm listening to it all, because there are a lot of songs on there, and I feel, well, where is the song? Because it's a musical, right? You write differently for a musical, and then you listen to it a few times, you figure, oh, well, there's a song, and then you can't forget those songs.
No,
right?
I know.
That's such a beautiful song. I thought maybe we could, double it and triple it at the end there, but
Yes.
sometimes you just have to,
Just had to finally let it go.
leave it be, let it be, as a great
So-
singer-songwriter once said, let it be.
Yes.
Let it be.
So you know what? One time when we did our Christmas or holiday show, we put our Christmas tree on the couch here, and but this year we have one that's a little bit different, and it's a little too heavy. We had to get one in a pot actually, because apparently you have to get your tree before the middle of December or it's hard to find them. So we went out looking and we found this little tree, but it's in a pot and a bit heavy. So I thought I would show it to you this way. And I had figured it out before the show. Oops, no. Oh, I'd figured it out before, but there.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. Okay.
There you go.
There it is. See our little tree
Hey,
over
for
there?
all you Romper Room fans, does this at all look familiar? There's Miss whoever Romper Rooming, and instead of seeing someone's face, you're seeing our Christmas tree.
Yes, there's our
I'd say
Christmas
that's
tree
about-
and our little angel up at the top there, made
But
by.
see, you're underselling it. So that
Oh, there
tree
it
is
is.
about
Okay.
8 feet tall. It
Yeah.
looks smaller,
Yeah.
just like in the mirror in your
It's really
car.
about 4
Objects
feet.
maybe.
And our stockings are hung there optimistically that, hopefully Santa Claus will think we've been good this year and maybe put a little something in there, a little mandarin
Are
orange
they
in
hung
the
with
toy.
glee? Is that the word?
The which?
No, they're hung with care.
Hung with care. We don't have a mantle, but we do
I
have
hope
a.
I hope the fish wire holds up. There's care for you.
So, I deliberately called this a holiday show because there are more than just Christmas in December, and one of the big holidays being celebrated in December is Hanukkah, and that's coming up next week. And so we thought we would do a little song that we remember from our childhoods as being kind of a fun Hanukkah song. It's called the Dreidel Song.
Made popular by the Bare Naked Ladies. See, we again, or
Did they do this
they
one
actually,
too?
yeah, they did this one. Not that they made it popular, but just to
Was
show that
popular
we're
before.
pretty hip. Michael Buble, Bare Naked Ladies. We're doing it. All the cool kids are doing it.
All right, so here we go.
Someone's gonna need a capo, I think.
Oh, that would be me. Oh,
Yeah.
right, yes. Let me just check. Okay, let's
We're
give
in
this
F
a go.
for everybody that's out there playing with Telecasters, etc. 2, 3. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, well, dreidel
I have to
shall
start
play.
over. I'm sorry. You know what? Something's wonky there. Let me just check. That's better. Okay, sorry. My capo was tugging on the string a little.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 a dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. And when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 and dreidel I shall play. My dreidel is so playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, now play, now let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Dreidel, 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 now dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 now dreidel and play. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 oh, dreidel I shall play. There we go.
I could have maybe logged a few more rounds of rehearsal on that. Sorry, I
So-
wasn't keeping up.
And I think we're all hip to the fact that a dreidel is like a little top. And remember when the tops were really popular in the 60s, and they had some of them would whistle while you're doing. So you can have lots of fun with dreidels, and such. So yes.
So well.
What am I doing?
Now, I'm sure Martin told everyone on Facebook that that accordion means to get your kalimba ready.
Get your dreidel ready.
Get your yeah. And that's because this kalimba signals Poetry Corner. For those of you tuning in for the first time, Poetry Corner is just a little short segment in the middle of our show where I read a poem, usually one that I've written, and where I'm going to read one that I wrote specifically for the show tonight. It's called The Holidays. There is no one best way to celebrate the holidays. A season that intensifies the feelings that we have inside. Happiness gets happier, while grief can hit deeper. Gatherings may bring extra joy, or see relationships destroyed. Presents can be fun to give and get, or can plunge us deeper into debt. Traditions are great to adhere to, except when used to exclude. The holidays are a complex time. Let's remember that and be kind. Just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. So we did something a little different there, thanks to Ron, who told us about a beautiful version of the low. Sorry, now you've taken the name away. I can't see. Low
how a rose air bloomin'.
Low how a rose air blooming. He told us about a version that he loves, where a choir sings it, and Leanne Rhymes comes into the song singing the Rose, the song that from the movie Beaches, and so he just mentioned this to us a couple of days ago, and I thought perfect for Poetry Corner, because as you could tell from the poem I've written, what I was trying to get across in that poem is that the holidays are not always just all fun and games for everyone. It can be a really challenging time of the year, or a complex time, as I say in the poem. And I think it's important to acknowledge that, and just to be aware of that, and as much as we can to be kind to each other, because everybody's going through different things. And so I thought the perfect little ending to that was that ending from the Rose. Just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. So,
and if you think that you're tough, watch the video.
Yes.
And when the choir starts singing the Lo, how a rose are blooming, you will probably tear up.
You'll probably tear up. Good chance of that. So Martin says, snap, snap, snap. Don't forget to play us out of Poetry Corner. All right. Well, this next song is the the only original song we'll be singing tonight. It's one that I wrote a few years ago, called In the Spirit of the Holidays. And I had written it during that first Christmas where we wouldn't be going home to spend time with our parents over the holidays. And I was thinking about how, we don't know what lies ahead, so we should always make sure to be kind as much as possible at all times, because, who knows whether we'll be able to get together with loved ones and all that kind of stuff. So that's what motivated this song. We re-recorded it. We had recorded it back then, but we re-recorded again this year with a little bit of a lighter tone to it than the original one. And we released it a couple of weeks ago, and we've been so fortunate that various radio DJs have been playing it across mostly Canadians, right?
Ontario.
So far in Ontario, yes. So thank you to those DJs who've been playing it for us. It's called In the Spirit of the Holidays. In the spirit of the holidays, let's wish each other well. No one knows what lies ahead, only time will tell. In the spirit of the holidays, let's try to get along. Put aside our differences, work together to be strong. Peace on earth, goodwill to all, that lasts throughout the year. Anything is possible if we persevere. In the spirit of the holidays, let your little light shine bright, a beacon in the darkness, comfort in the night. In the spirit of the holidays, let's wish each other well. No one knows what lies ahead, only time will tell. No one knows what lies ahead, only time will tell.
And our thanks as always to Tony for some lovely bass notes on that tune, which we didn't have in previous versions.
Yes.
And you can see it on our website, on Spotify, on YouTube. There's a lyric video. If you want to have a party called In the Spirit of the Holidays, you could put it up on the big screen and sing along to that song.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So you could listen to it like 50 times in an evening. Yeah.
Won't that help our song?
Oh, that'll
numbers?
help our link clicks, as they call it. Sorry, I don't mean to talk shop while we're in the show.
It's funny, I kind of got a little bit choked up while I was singing that song, actually. I guess, just kind of remembering the time when I wrote it. So I'm very glad that you're following this with a very, very fun song. This one came to us by request. Sandra had sent us 2 different requests, and she said, could you do this song or this song? So we listened to both of them, and
one just happened to be by a band with the name Wilson in it,
and
related to the Beach Boys. So that
Dwight loves the Beach Boys. So when we listened to this one, he said, this is the one we want to learn. So it's a song by Brian Wilson's daughters, and it's called Hey Santa. So again, a debut tonight, a world debut. The city is covered in snow tonight. The children fast asleep. I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere in sight. And I wonder if he can hear me.
1, 2, 3.
Hey Santa,
Hey Santa,
Santa,
I wish with all my mind.
Hey Santa,
Hey Santa,
Santa,
bring my baby home tonight.
Does it feel like it's colder than winter, even by the fireside? My baby said that he'd be home for Christmas, and now it's almost midnight. The Christmas lights up and down the street are such a sight to see. Put all the presents by the tree, they don't mean a thing till he's with me. Hey Santa,
Hey Santa,
Santa,
I wish with all my mind.
Hey Santa,
Hey
Santa,
if you hear me, won't you hurry, bring my baby tonight.
I know your sleigh is full inside,
But won't you stop and give my baby a ride?
I'll be waiting by candlelight
This Christmas,
Christmas lights up and down the street are such a sight to see.
Put all the presents by the tree, they don't mean a thing, Santa, please hear me.
Hey Santa,
Hey Santa,
Santa,
wish with all my mind.
Hey Santa,
Hey Santa,
Santa,
if you hear me, won't you hurry, bring my baby tonight.
Christmas lights up and down the street, the presents by the tree.
I hear a knock, can it be? My wish is staring back at me.
Hey Santa,
Hey Santa,
Santa,
I guess you heard me tonight.
Hey Santa,
Hey Santa, underneath the mistletoe with my baby tonight. Sleigh ride, sleigh ride, with my baby to sleigh ride, sleigh ride, sleigh ride, with my baby to sleigh ride, sleigh ride, sleigh ride, with my baby to sleigh ride, sleigh ride, sleigh ride, with my baby to sleigh ride. It's Christmas time with my baby tonight. Yeah, Carney, Wendy Wilson,
Yes, I think that's one of my new Christmas crush songs.
Al Jardine, I think the one
I
of
think
the
he
original
produced it. Yeah.
Beach Boy members. I think he helped out with that as well. They actually play in
I
a
think
band
I
together
even I
sometimes.
think I even heard his voice come in on one of the
Oh, yeah?
there's actually a lot of production in that song that's very fun to listen to. So if you after the show Google Hey Santa Wilson Sisters, there's really quite a nice Beach Boys-esque sound to it. Well, this is another one. I was hoping to see if Gail was
Burlington
with
Gail.
us tonight, Burlington Gail, because she had requested this song a few years ago, and when we first did it, I know that she mentioned having loved this song, so we thought we'd bring it out again for tonight's show. It's a beautiful song called "Mary Did You Know." did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, all will speak the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Such a beautiful song, and I think I didn't take a chance to watch it again this year, but there's a really wonderful Donny Osmond version of it online.
I was going to say, yeah, if you want it, it's kind of like the Wilsons, right? And me and Sue, if you want to get a request in, just find a song that Donny Osmond did.
Or someone we love, like Martin's request for the Muppet Christmas movie. Of course, the soundtrack for that was written by Paul Williams, another one of my favorites. So, now this song was a request a few years back, and we've done it a few times. This one is still one that I have some challenges with, but I'm determined to keep trying until I can just get her done, and it may or may not be tonight. I'll be honest with you. We're gonna give it a shot.
So in the same way that Kermit does Kringle.
What was
No,
Cratchit?
Kermit does Cratchit. Today we have Sue doing the Beeb.
The Beebs.
What's that?
Well,
Shoddy with you.
Yeah. When Justin Bieber was sort of just at his peak. A lot of people our age kind of would roll their eyes and stuff. And I looked at it and I thought, you know what, if I was 20, okay, maybe 30 years younger, I would have totally been a believer. I know that for sure, because he was and still is quite adorable. And this particular song, I really like it. It had been a request, as I say, and a kind of a bit of a challenge, but it's fun to do this.
So I'm just going to sidebar for a minute. So Justin Bieber, young Canadian artist, a number of years ago, we were in the Metro food store with Avril Lavigne.
Well, we weren't
Remember
with
that?
her.
No, we weren't with her, but we were in the same store.
We spotted her there.
Yeah, we were.
Yes,
we were in the same store. It's my story.
Okay.
Well, we were in the same store as Avril Lavigne, and for you Canadians, you might be impressed by this. Ron James, very, very, very funny man.
We see him around
Every Saturday. Pass him on the street. Hey, Ron. He's still looking, saying, "Who's that big goofy guy that
looks at me and
says hi
smiles
to me every
and says
morning
hi."
and smiles?"
our celebrity encounters are just
It's just
it's so impressive, aren't
endless. Did I tell you about David Clayton Thomas?
they? We saw him once down by the beach.
It's my story.
Okay. It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. Should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. Don't wanna miss out on the holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. Should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Under the mistletoe. Everyone's gathering around the fire. Chestnuts roasting like a hot July. Should be chilling with my folks, I know, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. Word on the street, Santa's coming tonight. Reindeers flying through the sky so high. Should be making a list, I know, but I'ma be under the mistletoe with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Under the mistletoe. Well, love, the wise men followed the star, the way I followed my heart, and it led me to a miracle. Hey, love, don't you buy me nothing,
Don't you buy me nothing?
'cause I am feeling one thing, your lips on my lips. That's a merry, merry Christmas. It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. Should be playing in the snow, I know. I'ma be under the mistletoe. Don't wanna miss out on the holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. Should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe with you.
Shoddy
With you, with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Under the mistletoe with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Shoddy with you, with you. Under the mistletoe. Kiss me underneath the mistletoe. Show me, baby, that you love me so. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Kiss me underneath the mistletoe. Show me, baby, that you love me so. Oh, 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 oh.
So Sue, you're the Sue does Beeb. What does shoddy mean for all us?
You know what?
More longer in the tooth.
You know what? I forgot to look it up again. I did know it, but I am going to.
Lauren, hey.
I'm going to make a call. I'm going to ask Lauren to look up shoddy for me. He probably remembers, actually. Lauren helps us with fact checking, and we rely on him a great deal throughout the year. So hopefully this will just be your last fact check of 2024. Lauren, what does shoddy mean? SHAWTY.
Hey,
I
folks.
remember checking it the first time we
Yeah.
did the song because I wanted to make sure it was something, decent, because this is, a family
And so
show.
we could look hip and say, oh yeah, shoddy. Oh yeah, you know what shoddy means.
Yeah.
So folks, we've got 2 songs left for the evening, and actually for 2024. Because
Yes.
as Sue mentioned, we'll be next week is December 25th, so we'll be off. But we will be back on January 1st for a New Year's Eve day show. So please mark that in your calendars. That should be fun.
New
And,
Year's Day. Yeah, not
New
New
Year's
Year's
Day.
Eve Day, but New Year's Day.
Or New Year's Day.
Yep. Yeah.
Did I say not say that?
Oh, you know what? You might have. I just thought I heard Eve in there
So
somewhere.
New Year's Day. It's very easy to say New Year's Eve. New Year's Day. That's January 1st. But yeah, before that we have. And by the way, check out our website because
SueandDwight.com. We have all our
that
recorded.
Christmas song in Spirit of the Holidays. Or if you have not heard This Perfect Day, sounding pretty good out there. A lot of the kids are loving it up on YouTube in particular. And but hey, we've got a few more songs of the season for you. starting with a classic.
Yeah, we figured we should include a few classics tonight, and this one, I think we did Holly Jolly Christmas before, and then this one, Dwight said everybody loves this song, and I have to agree. And also something that we may or may not see here this year. It's been very mild, and we're getting a lot of rain. I hope that...
It's going to drop to about 10 Celsius, which is about, I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit anymore. It's warmer than 10. It's probably about 0. So we'll likely get snow this weekend.
Okay, yeah. So then we will hopefully get that white Christmas that everyone loves. Please sing along. I hope you've been singing along with us, actually.
Dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Song, isn't it?
A swaying song. I think I must have done something different than what we planned, because I saw the look. I wasn't sure what what it was.
Like the verse we were supposed to sing?
Oh, was there?
I was trying to figure out
where
both we were
verses? That's the funny thing with that song, and actually with many of the Christmas classics, they can go on for a long time, but we notice they just basically sing the song a couple of times, don't they? There's a
Neil, you know where Neil Young learned to songwrite. Neil Young, I mentioned before in the show, he writes two verses, and then a chorus, and he's done for the evening. And he produces it, and then these great songs come out of that simplicity. And when you listen to Christmas carols, in particular written in the Brill Building, they're all based, as Sue mentioned, verse, two verses and a chorus, and then repeat as necessary, and they come up with great songs. So that's it's funny, and then you start linking these together and saying, hey, we've got a 90-minute show, and you have to play 30 songs because they're all like a minute and 15 seconds long. And I kid you not, some are that short.
Some are very short, yeah.
So hey, we were doing a show a few years back, and they said, hey, we'd like you to do a holiday show for us. And we said, that's great. And I at the time I was perplexed when the booker said, "Hey, but do something different. Don't do all the regular stuff." And he sent us a link to a Kingston Trio Christmas record, and he said, "I'd like something like this." And so we thought, okay, we were big fans of the Kingston Trio because we were doing our 60s show. So I went and listened to this record, and I didn't know any of the songs. And the secret was, of course, of Christmas songs is if you're a popular band or any band, play the songs people want to hear. So the Kingston Trio put this great record together. It had no songs that people knew, so it didn't go anywhere. So this great music stood on the shelf. We discovered it thanks to this the fellow up in where was that?
It was out west somewhere, like
was up north.
Oh, was it?
I think, yeah.
Was,
but it was. It's one of those things. At the time, I thought, "Oh my goodness, this is going to make it." What did we get ourselves into? And I'm sure glad we did because it opened up this whole record. So go and check out Kingston Trio Christmas stuff, and you're going to hear this song on it. Great song, great song. So glad we know it. Have had a chance to learn it, and we're going to use it to finish off the evening and the year. Yikes.
Wow. All right.
Again, lots of singing going on. If you've got noisemakers, you can make noises like crazy. We're not going to mind. This is the last song, so we're all a little bit wired up. Anyway. Tomorrow morn is Christmas Day. Good night, my baby, good night. Old Saint Nick is on his way. Good night, my baby, good night. Sleep now, my baby. Dream now, my bouncing baby boy. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby, good night. The fire will roar, the bells will ring. Good night, my baby, good night. Can almost hear the angels sing. Good night, my baby, good night. The song they sing 'twill joyous be. Good night, my baby, good night. Their song of love's for you and me. Good night, my baby, good night. Sleep now, my baby. Dream now, my bouncing baby boy. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby, good night. You know what would sound good about now? How about, yeah, you got it. The Yuletide train is rumbling through. Good night, my baby, good night. The whistle blows just for you. Good night, my baby, good night. Again, the Yuletide train is rumbling through. Good night, my baby, good night. The whistle blows just for you. Good night, my baby, good night. Sleep now, my baby. Dream now, my bouncing baby boy. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby, good night. Christmas is the time for love. Good night, my baby, good night. Sleep through the night, my little dove. Good night, my baby, good night. Sleep now, my baby. Dream now, my bouncing baby boy. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby, good night. Sleep now, my baby. Dream now, my bouncing baby boy. Sleep tight, my baby. Good night, my baby, good night. 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 Good night, my baby, good night.
All right, you faded out beautifully there.
There we go. That had it, almost had it all in that
So
one.
we actually wrote that third verse especially for our train lobby folks out there who love to hear the train whistle. Hope the Kingston Trio don't mind us adding a little verse in.
Well, that's what they used to do.
They used to do that actually.
And then they would re-copyright it, and so they did pretty
we'll
well
let,
from the
We'll
deal.
let them use it for free.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank you all for being with us tonight, and I can hardly wait to read all the comments. You know, in the last 10 minutes or so, the little chat room window has been kind of flying up there, so I won't be able to look back to see Lauren's answer to my question, what does shoddy mean? So I'll have to catch it when we read through the comments after. But thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate that.
And just a thought just before, because we hadn't decided how to close off the show, but you know, we've been doing these shows now since 2020, and every Wednesday, and then we've done the special shows, and I don't keep an official roll call, but I keep notes. And you know, we've had some of you folks have been with us from the beginning, and that means, you know, over 200 shows. And you know, when folks talk to us about music and getting back to playing live, and we certainly do that. They say, "Are you still doing the online shows?" And it's like, yeah, of course we are. Like, how many, you know, for folks, so many of you are showing up every week, every other week, once a month. We are so lucky.
It means a lot to us. And
so we are, you know, we're kind of looking forward to having a week off. But on the other hand, we're looking forward to January 1st, New Year's Day.
When we'll be back in this same spot.
Right here.
Right here with our, well, I'm pretty sure that, I haven't figured out the theme yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have something to do with beginnings
Hangovers.
or New Year's, but something along that line. So thank you again for joining us all year long. It's been wonderful, and we can't wait to read all your comments, and we hope that whatever holiday you're celebrating, that it's a wonderful one for you and everyone that you love. And
that the season treats you well,
yes,
you and your family well, and we see you again in 2025, all happy, healthy, and bushy-tailed.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Take care.